If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Where globalization means, as it so often does, that the rich and powerful now have new means to further enrich and empower themselves at the cost of the poorer and weaker, we have a responsibility to protest in the name of universal freedom. As long as poverty, injustice and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Let freedom reign. The sun never set on so glorious a human achievement. Without education, your children can never really meet the challenges they will face. So it's very important to give children education and explain that they should play a role for their country. Communists have always played an active role in the fight by colonial countries for their freedom, because the short-term objects of communism would always correspond with the long-term objects of freedom movements. If there are dreams about a beautiful South Africa, there are also roads that lead to their goal. Two of these roads could be named goodness and forgiveness. In my country we go to prison first and then become president. If there is a country that has committed unspeakable atrocities in the world, it is the United States of America. Give a child love, laughter and peace, not AIDS. I was called a terrorist yesterday, but when I came out of jail, many people embraced me, including my enemies, and that is what I normally tell other people who say those who are struggling for liberation in their country are terrorists. There is no such thing as part freedom. No country can really develop unless its citizens are educated. Forget the past. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself.